I'm gonna be making a ward guide with this video, so I'll be showing you some tips and tricks and anything that relates to warding. So first of all, this bush, the first bush, it's better to place the ward closer to the middle of the lane, because you have more vision of the lane itself, because the tower gives vision of itself. It's good enough. So second is the other bush, and with the other bush I'd like to do the same thing. Try and ward as far as in the bush as you can, because if they gank from their own lane, and Blitz is a good example as a support, who just rushes in and ganks you. So it's easier if you have like that little bit more vision of the lane, so you can prevent any ganks. And to prevent any ganks from the junglers, you can place a ward there, or either place a ward there. That's what I like more, because, well, you have more vision about pretty much everything around it. And ward the tri-bush if you know that they're counter jungling, or if you're just scared for them to come this way, because it might be possible. Then, the top lane. I wouldn't recommend warding top lane as much as a top laner, of course, because you don't want to spend that much money on wards. So it's not really important to ward the top pushes. But what is important is to ward for junglers. So I would ward there where I just did it, and ward in the tri-bush if needed. It just like, if you don't overextend, then the tri-bush is not needed. Then for warding the Baron, some people just ward anywhere, but don't do it, because it only grants you limited vision. Always try to ward in the center of the river, so you can see the Baron, plus you can pretty much see everything around it. And when you're gonna do Baron, it's almost like you need to ward on the places I'm doing now, because you can see them coming, so you can prevent any counter ganks or stealing or whatever. So if you place a ward like right there where I'm going to show you now, you can see them if they wanna like get a skill in and steal it or whatever. So for the dragon, it's the same principle. If you place a ward, place it in the middle of the river, so you have vision of most of everything around there. And the same for when doing dragon. Just ward over the wall to prevent any stealing, and also ward the other sides, such as this side and in the tri-bush. So for the blue buff, if you want to ward the blue buff on the enemy side, you should do it around here, because then you have vision over the golem, and if they drag it into the bush, you can still see it and be able to steal it and see the enemies. If you want to take it and you're afraid of the enemies that might come, you should place it on the other side in the bush, so they know, or you know, that they come. Other than that, if you want to push your lane, always ward every point where the enemies can get to you. So that will be at the blue buff, at the dragon, the place right here, for example, if you're really pushing hard. And when you want to do dragon, you should protect everything about it. Everything, just ward everything. And I would recommend those two spots. And well, the dragon itself, of course, for if they kill you in a team fight and they take it, and ward over there, as you see. And if they're mid lane and you're doing dragon, you can also even ward the mid bush, or even the ward there in the middle. So then you're basically safe to go and do dragon. Now, I want to show you some tricks with warding, and that might be useful, but they're a bit hard, so I don't use it a lot. But if you get comfortable with it, then it can be quite good. So, for example, if you want to ward with them seeing you, you can try to place a ward like this. Yeah, this is hard, so. And there you go. You place the ward in that bush without them being, without them seeing you, and without being in danger of anything. Also, if you want to ward this bush, you can do the same thing. Stand over there, aim for around the tree, and place the ward, and it will be over there without them knowing that you placed it, or that they even know you're there. And the same thing for warding a dragon. If you know they're somewhere close to the tribush and you don't want to just go there and ward and maybe even die, you can do the same thing. Again, this is hard, so it's questionable. You have to aim for around the sign over there, and as you see, it's hard, and there we go. So it's possible, but it takes practice. Next up is, well, the same thing for Baron actually. This one is a bit easier. So, well, same principle. If you're scared, you don't want to go there, just do it like that. There we go. Easy ward without being seen. And when you're split pushing as a team, I recommend a ward over there or on the other side, of course, so you know where the enemies are going, so you know when to back off, when to split pushing, and you can just safely split push. This is my first video on and commentating like ever, so as you can hear, I'm quite bad at it, but I'm trying, at least trying to improve. And well, I'm gonna deliver a lot more vids, and not only warding, but it is gonna be only support. So it's either gonna be top plays of support, or just tips to protect your carry, what to do in a team fight, I don't know, you name it, everything that a support needs to do, and everything that's important for a support. Item builds, you'll see. And of course, don't forget, it's the best thing in League, or the best. And never forget to ward. Warding is so important. I can't say it enough, it's so important. Wards win games. So, thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll subscribe for more. So, see you guys.